Alrighty. Welcome back. So yeah, I was just gonna talk about the trip overall. This year was pretty interesting. I've actually had a pretty rough year. A lot's been going on in my life, as some of you may know. Some of you, not so much. I moved back to Portland. I've been making new friends. It's been kind of crazy. This year I was looking forward to just seeing my old friends, hanging out with Greg and Sarah. Those two, I was going to miss Frank, but, those two are solid enough. I didn't need Frank. And actually, Lucas actually did step in and, I was surprised and not surprised, filled in the hole in my heart with, I don't know. It was awesome. So this year, I think it was like the four of us really like clicked. I mean, obviously Lucas and Sarah were already like really good friends. Greg and I met Sarah in person last year, and we were like, I guess we clicked. Catan Force, really. Although Lucas didn't play Catan at all. We actually didn't play Catan. I played 2 games of Catan this year. I won one. Sarah won one, which I don't think was right. For the record, I don't know. I'm kind of against it. Out of nowhere, 12 points, really? A little excessive. All right, don't you just tone it down a little bit? So yeah, we definitely, the 4 of us definitely clicked. I mean, we had a few people coming in and out. We had T-Force, which was kind of a, it could have gone a lot better. Let's see. I don't know. It's hard to talk about what to talk about. So I guess I don't even remember the days, personally. Actually, I don't remember. Everything is kind of a blur. I drank a lot of beer. Among other things. I remember going to the boardwalk, which was fun. We got our gold rings. Someone gave me a Tootsie Roll. I don't remember who. It was delicious. What else happened? Yeah. Sunrise. That was pretty interesting. I don't know. Sunrise. What are you going to do? We didn't do too much low tide fun as we could have. Every time we seemed to go to the beach, it was high tide, except for the morning and the last Friday night, which that Friday night, that was low tide. That was low. That's the lowest I've ever seen it. I mean, that was like perfect low tide. And again, speaking of that crazy night. Let's see here. So yeah, it was finals week. I skipped finals week to come. It was totally worth it. I definitely had a few of you know this, I definitely had a weird night on Thursday night. The drink on, the beer tasting. Everyone was having an alright time. I was having a weird time. I know Sheep, for instance. Sheep definitely knows that this guy was not feeling so great. Greg definitely knows. I've explained it to a couple other people. I was in a weird place. I didn't do any weird drugs or anything, but I was definitely tripping balls in the worst way possible. It was actually one of the I'm laughing saying it. Probably one of the darkest times of my life. Those hours that I was just losing it. Literally losing my shit. Really dark shit. But I was in a good place. So for that, I want to thank everybody for providing me a safe place to be, because I was not feeling good that night at all. I think it was like a culmination of the year, just everything that happened. I was just freaking out for some reason. I don't think anyone could tell necessarily what was happening in my mind, but I think people could tell that I was wired, And then I had to leave. I just had to go to bed. It was over. Good night. Had to go. So that was definitely the weirdest night. It was kind of a waste. I wish I didn't drink. I wish I had gone to bed. You know, it's weird. You know what? I don't know. I gotta like tone it down a little bit next year. I don't know. We'll see. Wednesday night, I didn't sleep Wednesday night, and actually had a lovely morning with everybody. Wednesday, I don't remember. I don't remember. Well, Friday night. So all day Friday, I didn't once feel sober at all. I mean, during the day before I started drinking, I was still reeling from the night before. I was really depressed, and then everyone lifted my spirits, which was great. And then the night continued, and we actually had probably the best night of the week. Probably the best night, I would say. I think everyone would agree that it was the best night, especially when Q left and then came back, and again, like twice that week that happened. Oh, 3 times actually. 3 people left, and 3 people came back. That's just how it works. That's just how it works, you know. Great night, Hito, aka Cody. Amazing dinner. People, you know, I helped a little. You did the menu. I think people need to understand that making a menu isn't easy. I mean, you can have a team of skilled people with good, you know, cooking skill, but it's the mind behind it, you know. And everything tasted amazing. There were a couple of things that were a little salty. Actually, there was just one thing that was salty. It was the barley, and I think it was just because the truffle salt was pretty salty. I mean, it was salt. What are you gonna do? It tasted amazing, but it was salty. That was the only thing. That was my only qualm. Everything else was amazing. The double chocolate stout reduction was awesome. That was the biggest surprise, and I think everyone loved it. Considering I'm pretty sure not everyone there has like this amazing palate. You know, I think there was a couple of us that really are kind of snobby with our food, and we knew it was amazing. But I think everyone thought it was really good. You know, like you really want. Like that's something that's difficult to do. You know, to win over everyone's tongue. You know, so for that, Cody, you've earned a lot of my respect. That night alone. Not that I didn't respect you before, but like you've proven yourself, essentially, as a great cook, great chef. In a way, it's such a weird word to say. I have a weird relationship with that word. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Friday night. What else happened Friday night? I got wasted Friday night. Friday night was nuts. And the beach was amazing. I mean, it was dark, and the rocks were slimy. And I can't believe Trevor went up on the rocks. And I can't believe I can remember that. Because I don't remember much after that. I remember waking up the next morning really hungover. And it was probably one of the worst hangovers I've ever had. And I wish I wasn't hungover, and I feel terrible about it, because I really wish I could have given everyone a proper goodbye, but I was just kind of like, ugh, you know. But luckily, although we left each other physically, we're still together. I mean, in fact, I'm on IRC right now. You know, I'm watching, what is Rated is online talking, you know, so we really haven't left each other. Really. We have to wait a fucking year, you know. I might actually be going up to Montreal. I actually have to visit all the schools that I'm applying to. At least the top 3. And luckily they're all in the vaguely same area. So there's McGill, Sunny in Buffalo, and Eastern Michigan State. All amazing nutrition programs. And conveniently enough, I know people in all those places, which is pretty awesome. And I guess that's the benefit of knowing people online. None of you guys know anyone I know in Buffalo, but I know a couple of people in Buffalo. Obviously, Eastern Michigan State, and there's actually a bunch of people in Michigan that I know. There's a lot of people. And Montreal, 2 good people. Montreal's definitely my first choice, though. Just throwing that out there. No offense to the other 2. So I may catch 1 or 2 of you through the year. So hopefully that will happen, because, you know, I get depressed. not seeing any y'all, because everyone is amazing. Everyone is amazing. You know, so all right, I'm gonna cut this short. 10 minutes and 12 seconds we're in. So again, thanks for watching. You know, I may just give up typing once and for all. Save my typing for chat. Everything I do on the board is going to be a video form, just to torment you and force you to watch it all. Because you know what? When you watch a video, it's hard not to stop. It's hard to stop watching. At least for me, anyway. Maybe that's why I watch so much shit. Who knows? Anyway, guys, once again, thank you very much. If I didn't mention your name, it's because I don't like you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love all of you. There's just so many of you. It's not even... Alright. Before it gets any more awkward. Thanks again. I love you all. I hope I see you again next year. I hope I see everyone there next year. Plus some. Alright. Plus some. We were talking about people who we wanted to see. And there's still people that aren't coming to these things that should. Alright? And that's all I'm saying. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Good night.